Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. We are moving on in math today. We're going to be doing some more math review, of course, and we're going to be dividing by 10, 100, and 1,000. And I think, I'm looking at my notes, I think 1,000 is the highest it goes. Now, just like multiplying, but opposite. So, first of all, we're going to be doing some things like this on Mobi. 10 and 672 thousandths, remember tenths, hundredths, thousandths, divided by 10. What you always want to think about when you're dividing by multiples of 10 is, does dividing make things smaller or larger? Dividing makes things smaller. We know that since there's 1 0, we're just moving the decimal one place. I usually don't do it that way, do I? I usually draw an arrow to it. So we're moving it one place. So we take that decimal to the left, one spot. We rewrite it. Sloppy? You're just clicking on the computer. You know, it doesn't matter. You might be writing these out on a piece of paper. That's certainly fine. Or that little area that you can write on. Gosh, this hair. Pandemic hair don't care, right? I do kind of care. But anyway, so you wind up just moving it one spot to the left. If you divided by 100, you'd move it 2 spots to the left because there are 2 zeros. If you divided by 1,000, 3 spots to the left because there are 3 zeros. It gets a little bit tricky, I think, when you get to this next kind. I'm taking the cap off ahead of time. What do you think about that? Yeah, so dividing by 1,000, well, actually, dividing when the first number is in the house is tricky and actually trips up a lot of people. But remember, if you're reading this, you would read it 14 divided by 1,000. Okay, if you can read it that way, 14 divided by 1,000, you can write it that way horizontally or left to right. Now, once you've done that, marker, cap. Once you've done that, the problem becomes easy. This particular one is a little trickier. We've got 1, 2, 3 zeros. So we have to put in a decimal. There is no decimal, but since this is a whole number, the decimal would go right here, and we go a 1, a 2, a 3. We place our decimal. What do we put inside a loop? I don't know why I can't hold this straight, but I cannot. In that loop, we put a 0. To rewrite our number, we put 0.014. How do we say that number? 0 and 14 thousandths. All right, that's Wednesday. Good luck today. Have fun. Remember, we're doing a Kahoot tomorrow at 1 o'clock. You do kind of need to be on, like, a Chromebook is great, or a laptop is great. Layla last time had, what did she have going? She was on a phone, and I think she also had a computer, so she could watch but then play Kahoot. Or you can just have 2 windows open on whatever device you're on. If you're on, yeah. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So anyway, tomorrow at 1, you guys, it's so easy. You'll be able to do it yourself. If your parents aren't home or whatever, I can help walk you through it. So join us. It's fun. All right. Not required, but definitely fun. All right. Bye.